my channel. Today, this video is going to be me doing this hot oil treatment in my hair. I'm about to get the oil ready. I'll show you how I get the oil ready, how I warm it up, heat it up, all of that, and I'll tell you the oils that I use. I meant to say this, but when you're doing this, make sure you wear a shirt that you don't care about, because the oil definitely will ruin a shirt. Right? Okay, so what I'm about to do is take the oil and put it inside the cup before I pour this water in here. Just because you put the water in first, like the bottle may float up or something. So pour this water in here. Thank God it's enough because this is a small pot. I'm not gonna fill it all the way up. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to burn myself. Because for one, I'm gonna have to keep taking it in and out of these hot water. I'm gonna start off on the back, like on this section, to show you guys what I do. First and foremost, what I'm gonna do is I don't have enough water. So I'll be back to get some water. Okay, I'm back, and I filled my spray bottle up with hot water. I'm talking about hot, like steaming hot out of the faucet. Like, only turning the hot nozzle and letting it run until the water starts smoking, until it gets as hot as it can. So what I'm gonna start off doing is okay, let me say this too. I'm gonna roll my sleeves up. Okay, I'm gonna roll my sleeves up, because other than not liking wet hair touching me, I don't like my sleeves to be wet and to be touching me. Like, I would rather just the water and stuff roll down. Okay, so here we go. I spray this whole thing, right? Spray the whole section. I don't really try to, when I initially spray, I don't really try to get the roots first. I'm saying I don't try to get the roots first as I'm spraying at the roots. But I don't really try to get the roots first. I try to make sure my ends and the shaft of my hair is mostly wet or damp first. Especially make sure this part right here, make sure that's wet. Cause that part of my hair is wet. I don't say it'd be the most dry, but after putting my hair up at nighttime and things like that, that part just gets the most tangled. So I got the water sprayed throughout, and then I'm going to take it and split this section in half. This is how I always do my hair, whether it's my twist out or whatever. I always start off in these 4 sections, and then I split each section into its own. Right? A clip. Okay, so take this. It's so hard for me to open these clips with one hand. But take it, clip this one over here. And then I like to do this at the bottom before I do any type of detangling or anything like that, just to make sure every piece of hair is stretched out. Shoot, I was gonna detangle with this in my hair, but nah, I ain't doing that. So now I'm gonna take my water. Let me get a towel, because I'm just so unprepared. A dirty towel, okay? Take the oil and shake it to make sure it is mixed. Oh yeah, the oil still heated up in there. So yeah, take this section, and I don't know if I should pour it or. Okay, starting off. Wow. I'm saying wow because the oil is hot, and when it gets hot, obviously the oil gets looser. So it just squirted out the bottle. I was not expecting that. I'm gonna take the oil and do like this in my hand, and then rub it all over and through. One thing I could say is if my hair does not want to separate, I'm not forcing it to separate, because just then it did not want to separate. So I do it like that on the shaft of the hair, do like this at the end, rub it through the end. Try to make sure you get oil on every piece of hair. That's what I do. And then, you know what? I'm going to wait until the end to put it on my scalp. But after this part, I just separate it, twist it up, and you know what? I am going to detangle just because this part is a little rough. The way that I detangle my hair, I just start at the bottom and work my way up. Usually what I do is I rotate from like the top and then go to the bottom, because if your hair is thick like mine, you just brushing it on the top is not going to get all the way through, even if I did separate my hair the way that I did. So I do this. Honestly, once you get the ends, like I said in the last video, the parts of my hair that usually are tangled once it gets time to be wash day are the ends and the roots. So once I get through the ends, honestly the roots is no big deal. Only time the roots are a big deal is if I leave my, ooh, see that right there? I told y'all about this back part. This back part, I usually be able to just go through that, but yikes, that was rough. So yeah, detangle good enough, and then nice. You see how easy that is to separate, and then twist it. Right. And one thing about me, I'm gonna make sure my hair detangle all the way through as I'm twisting. I most definitely do this like when I'm putting my twist in to get ready for my twist out, just to stretch all the hair all the way out. Like I said before, make sure every strand is completely stretched before you do it, because that just makes your results better, no matter the hairstyle. Make sure your hair is stretched out, especially if you're doing it like this. There go that one. Right. You see that thick juiciness? Okay. Then we'll go to the second one. I mean, it's wet, but I don't know. Spray this one. Honestly, y'all really gotta do like a Aztec healing clay mask, cause it It really help the integrity of your hair. For real, because I used to feel like my hair was just like frizzy all the time. And my thoughts was that's just my hair. That's how my hair is. But nah. Do you like a Aztec healing clay mask? 2 months? Not saying like for the whole 2 months, but like you do it once, like 1 month, then the next month, do it again. Make sure you got a month in between because you don't want to be like completely stripping your hair, because the Aztec healing clay mask is really gonna when I say clarify, it's going to clarify your hair. Not to the point that your hair feels stripped, but if you don't properly take care of it like immediately after that clay mask, I'm not even gonna lie, like your hair will feel dry or stripped, because what you just did was basically like detox your hair. So just think about you detoxing your body, like you stopping eating like all these different things, or maybe you're doing like a juice detox or something where you just drinking juice. And then just imagine like after that detox, you never go back to eating no food or nothing. Like your body is going to be weak, so weak. So just imagine your hair. You do a detox to your hair and you don't do nothing to it. Like your hair gonna be struggling. And I can say the first time I ever did the clay mask on my hair, I didn't do what I was supposed to do like immediately after it. And my hair was feeling a little dry after a while, and I couldn't figure out why. But you know, some months went by. I did the clay mask again. I did it in a better way. My strategy was thought out, you know, and it came out better. But here's this. Right. Okay. If you ever see me combing my hair, well, detangling my hair, and you see me start from like right here, what I'm doing for that is any other hair, like I was saying, like about pulling this down, any hair that's not pulled down, I'll go like this, like not pulling it all the way down, but pulling it down enough. Because what I notice is when I just go straight into like trying to detangle my ends, I may get some snags or something because all the hair isn't pulled down. So like I said, just make sure the hair is pulled down. I can't say once I get up to the top part of my head, it's going to be a lot easier. Just because the top part of my head is a looser, it's a looser curl pattern. So once I spray it, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but with people with looser curl patterns that's like definitely not 4C. At times you could just wet, like literally just wet your hair. Or, okay, let me say this as a person who is 4C looking at videos of people with looser curl patterns. What I notice is sometimes the people with looser curl patterns, they'll wet their hair. And it's like once they start detangling, like, it looks like the knots are just non-existent anymore. It's like once they wet their hair, oh, like the issue is gone. You can easily just slide through. You don't have to worry about having a detangler on both sides, like how I was demonstrating. Cause it's like, I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying, but I don't even know where I was going with that. Just talking for no reason. So yeah, I just finished this back part. It took me, I feel like 15 minutes to do this back part. So altogether it'd be like an hour to do this whole thing. Okay, so what I'm about to, okay, let me show y'all this first. Do you see this thing on my hand? It's right here. Right there, yes. I get blisters from doing my hair. Like, this motion, it puts blisters on my hand, which is crazy. If that happened to you when you do your hair, comment down below. Because I promise you, I've only heard of stuff like that happening from my siblings. Like, my mom said she used to hold my older brother. His hair used to like cut her arm. She said my hair used to put blisters on her hand. And it has nothing to do about like the softness of the hair, because my hair is extremely soft. I honestly think it's just the friction of continuing to rub like the hair. But we're gonna fast forward. I just warmed the water back up. I just burnt myself with the fucking water. Okay, so see what I mean? This is why you have to put the oil in her first and then put the water in, because now my bottle is low. I'm gonna show you guys low porosity hair, alright? Now just watch how this water does not like soak into my hair at all, how it just drips off. Can you see that? It don't even want to soak into the hair, it just drip. Drip, drip. So let me not spray too much, because I can't get to a point of spraying too much, because it just don't look. Okay, I don't know if you can tell either that the texture up here is looser than how it is in the back. So this middle is not wet at all. Okay. This right here, like this whole front area is where I have the issue with my flaking and stuff, so I'm definitely gonna make sure to put the oil on my scalp in the front to loosen up any of these flakes. So once I get to the point of washing my hair, the flakes will just come right out. You hear that sound like water? Oil usually don't sound like nothing when you shake it up. You shake it too. See how that's just squirting out? That's what you want. Right? I get misty just holding your hand.
So here I'm explaining to you guys that the back part of my brush is broken. It used to have flowers on it. I tried putting it back together, but every time I went to brush my hair, it just continued to fall off. So I just kept it off because it still works the same.
Please remember to be putting your your oil back into the water so that it stays hot. Cause I definitely be forgetting. It will look good when you on the last section.
I just really want you guys to pay attention to how juicy my twists are looking right now. If your twists do not look like this when you're doing your hot oil treatment, you are not putting enough oil on. I mean, you don't want to completely soak your head in oil, but you want to be putting enough on. So once you put the bag on your head and it starts generating heat, like there's something on your head to actually be doing the hot oil treatment, not just like a regular day that you put oil in your hair to seal in moisture. Now, when you hear me constantly talk about the flakes in my head, what you see me doing right now, I'm going to be lifting my hair up in different directions and continuing to brush at my scalp. That's me lifting the flakes up after I've already put the oil on my hair. So once I get in the shower to wash my hair and I'm separating the twists, the flakes will just fall off of the hair strands instead of still being stuck onto my scalp.
Just wait till I get to the twist out video. Twist out video is next. And y'all gonna see how it be come up. Cause questions I definitely always get asked are about my twist out. Remember I put it on the scalp somewhere over here. I don't know. Let me put it. Now, when I just put it may have been too much. It is definitely gonna leak, but oh well. I'm gonna show y'all how I put the bag on. I mean, I don't really need to, but I don't know. This is the easy way for me, so putting it on like this from the front. Make all your twists come to the front, and then I like flip my head all the way upside down to just like help the twist just fall into the bag. And twists are in the bag, right? They're in the bag. Then I'm just gonna flip. Oh, y'all ain't even see that, but After doing this, you just flip your head back. I try to take the two sides, but if it's not the size, like, oh well. Take it, twist like this, and I either twist it around like this and then put it through, or I'll just twist it and then tuck it underneath. I said I wasn't going to use the bonnet, but I do have this cheap bonnet that I hate to whip. Look, you could just see from the video, this look cheap. Right, it look cheap. It don't look like this. This one probably dirty on the inside. I need to wash this. But this, you see? Difference. Even in the freaking band. See, this band look cheap. That band, oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm putting the cheap bonnet on to keep on from going everywhere. Tuck it under my ears or behind my ears, and you know, I just sit and wait. Oh my gosh. Bro, why nobody told me? Ain't nobody here to even tell me. Oh my gosh. This oil is everywhere.